Hi there, and thanks for joining me again. I've been doing the stubble round here because there's not much here, but I can't understand why not. The whole area is quite Roman, but in this vast field there doesn't ever seem to be that much, apart from on this spot, which is usually reserved for cover crop, which has gone in very late this year, hence why it's so nicely rolled and flat and gravelly. And for some reason there seems to always be coins up here, and I was last here about a year ago and I found loads of Roman coins, nothing very particularly special, mind. It's quite a commanding view of where we are here, I've got to say, but there are lots of different bits in this field which I would have thought would give just as much of a sort of advantageous, I don't know, strategic position to be able to find stuff in. Anyway, haven't been in this little bit very long. I found a very nice little bronze Roman coin already with, I can't remember who it is on this side, on the Emperor's side, but it's got the soldier dragging the guy out of the cave or out of the hut, or soldier dragging a captive by the hair. I can't remember really which one it is, but we'll soon find out because he's in very good nick. And then just down here, a really punchy sound. I haven't plugged all my stuff in yet. I will do. I'll show you how things sound later, but this is a lovely one. It's a nice big chunky one, and I don't know. Oh yeah, look at that, lovely. I don't want to rub it too much, I don't want to ruin it, but it's a lovely, nice, big, chunky Roman in really good condition. We'll get loads of stuff off that. And then there's a god standing around on that side. So I think that's two quite different bits of history here. That to me looks sort of maybe 2nd, 3rd century. And the one in my pocket just now is definitely 4th century. Anyway, that's really good. There's not a big area, it's tiny actually, but we'll do it quite carefully. Well, they did forecast there's showers all day, and fortunately I've got some decent shelter here. As long as they don't last too long, and as long as it's not thunder. I left my spade just there so I know where I've been. Hopefully this won't last too long. Don't often do this handheld. I just dashed out in between showers to dig something and dashed back in again. And it's something which isn't medieval. I think it might be a trade token. Don't know. We'll have a quick look. But I hope these showers don't go on for too long. It's very boring at the moment. Just there I dug it out. I'll then have to rush back in here again. But here it is anyway. New way of filming. It gave a very coppery sound, so I don't think it's silver. I thought originally it might be a hammered coin. It's not, but it's that sort of size. I think it must be a 17th century trade token, I'm guessing, because it's copper, and yeah, I can see what letters on it. We'll get something on that later. Well, it's looking a little bit brighter over there, so I hope I'll be back out soon. Well, it's got to a stage when I was getting wetter under the tree than I would have been out here. So I've come back out. I haven't been filming because it's been raining. But I found 5 or 6 more tiny little Romans. Nothing to write home to your mum about, but really nice all the same. Tiny little things, most of them. I won't bore you going through each one. That one's a little bit bigger. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and there's another one just here. I'm not sure how much longer we're going to be able to stay out. It looks bright at the moment, but it's pretty horrible. But anyway, that's quite squeaky, which is making me think hopefully it's a bit deeper and bigger. That's the plan. I am a fair weather metal detectorist. I'm the first to admit it. I don't like it when it's rainy and nasty. Well, as I thought, it's nice and deep, whatever. It's just there. Hope it's a nice big one. Wouldn't you know it? The first live dig all day, and it's that, sorry. Rubbishy bit of foil. Well, it sort of stopped raining, but I can't set up too many cameras because I don't want to ruin them. There's a bit of drizzle in the air. I found about 4 or 5 little tiny ones. It's a bit like fishing. It's really fun catching the tiddlers to start off with, but if you're just catching tiddlers all day long, it can get a little bit wearing, especially as you're set up to try and catch a big one. This one's a bit more, that's a bit more brassy sounding, and I have found a couple of ones, to be fair, which aren't tiddlers, but there's nothing on them, I'm afraid to say. Hardly anything anyway. I don't think I'll get anything off them, but they're bigger copper ones. I mean, you could be forgiven for perhaps wishing that those were silver, but they're not, sadly. But anyway, this one, well, we'll see. Well, it's very punchy because it's a musket ball. No, it's not. Phew. Okay. God, I'd forgotten what mud was like in this country. It's here. And it looks to be a slightly nicer Roman, a little bit of a bigger one. Definitely bigger than the little ones I've been finding. Not much on this either. I can definitely see an emperor. Very smooth. That might clean up all right, actually. On one side, and then on the other side is, I'm not sure. I think that's Winged Victory doing something or other that she does. That's not too bad. Or is it the man stabbing the man on his horse spearing the captive? Yeah, it's the man spearing his captive. There, you can see him there, and the guy on the floor is just there. Well, I'm not sure, but actually that one's all right. Nice to find something a bit bigger. That would be the equivalent of about a pound trout if you're fishing, and not the tiny little quarter pounders I've been catching. I hope you can hear me. It is a bit it's a bit windy. Let's keep going. There might be a few more here. Well, I'm about to get absolutely soaked again, and the winds come round really strongly. I hope you can hear me. I'm gonna dig this and then go home. It's a bit of a shame that the weather's so mixed. We've had such lovely weather though recently, I can't complain. And I'll show you a photograph of all these coins at the end. It's been really good fun, like a Roman coin shoot. But just a bit, well, that looks to me to be a bit of a coin fragment. Thank you very much for watching. Again, I'm so sorry. I hope you like Roman bits and pieces. Not much fun if you've been watching my channels and you don't. But I do. I love finding Roman stuff. So, see you next time.